up? It's your girl, Leslie from the B, repping the Les Be Real podcast. And today, I have a very, very special guest. Please welcome Sand One.
Thank you, Les, for having me here today.
Look, I know it was super short notice.
That's
super
cool.
short notice.
That's how we handle shit over here.
Yes,
Let's roll.
Let's roll. Let's be real.
Either you're with it or get the fuck on.
Yes, and she was real enough. She was real enough to come to the podcast today. So thank you so much, Sand. I appreciate you. And let's just get right into it.
Yeah,
You ready?
let's go. Oh
Let's
my
go.
God, what do you got for me? If I don't
Alright.
like it, I'm gonna skip it.
That's okay. Let's be
Alright,
real. Let's be
alright,
real. Okay. Let's be
alright.
real. All right. So first off, I just want to give you your flowers.
Okay.
I want to give you your flowers. Just
Bring 'em on.
thank you. No los tengo, verdad, right?
Virtual flowers.
Virtual flowers.
Verbal flowers.
Ándale, verbal
on,
flowers.
girl, give
I
to me.
like that. You know, just eres chicana. You're a businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? And like, I've just seen you grow. Maybe not like personally,
Yeah.
but I've just seen your art everywhere. You know what I mean? And I feel like you've played a role in my life because I'm an East Side baby.
Mhm.
You know, we also have like a special connection because I did the play Remembering Boyle Heights too, and
You played me.
I played you.
I know, that was crazy. When they told me, they were
Yes.
like, her name's Les and she's gonna be playing you. I'm like, I gotta go see this. But you did it so well, and your
Thank
energy
you.
was so dope.
Thank
like,
you.
I was like, okay, this is dope. I know, and you were good. You were amazing. I was
Thank
like,
you.
this is dope. Thank you for playing me.
No, of course. And
And you played me good. Like your
You
attitude.
think so?
I was like, oh fuck yeah, that's me right there.
yes, and just playing you in general, you know, telling your story, I think was just very powerful, just very motivating. And you even gave me this jacket, y'all. She
Yeah.
gave me this jacket, and I remember the words you told me. You said, I'm giving you this jacket so you can have that energy, so you can have my energy when you're on the stage. And I literally felt that. I felt that every show, and just seeing you in the audience, I was like, I was nervous. I was
Yeah?
nervous because I was
Oh,
like,
fuck.
because I was just nervous because I was like, I need to just set the tone. I need to set the bar. You know what I mean? But I hope I did you justice.
You did great.
Thank you. Thank you,
You
Sam.
did great.
So let's just get right into it. You know, when I was doing that play, we talked, obviously, we were telling your story.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, we all know you for your art, you know, but let's talk about, you know, your upbringing. Like, let's talk about your mom. Because I remember when your mom came, oh my gosh, she was so nice. Shout out to Mama Sand. Shout out to Mama Sand because she was super, super nice. Me dio todo su amor, su apoyo and everything. And like, I know she's played a huge role in your life. You know,
It's so crazy how she's still nice. I'm like, damn, girl, get bitter with it. You know what? She's nice, but not to men. But she's nice to everyone else.
Exactly.
But when it comes to love, she's hella bitter. Like,
Oh,
rah!
I believe it.
She's a cat lady now. She's got
Oh,
4 cats. Right now,
four.
when I left the house, I'm like, Mom, voy a una entrevista aquí a 10 minutos de la casa.
Ajá.
And she was like, está bien. Tengo tu locación.
Oh,
And there
my
was like a baby cat, her cat Chanel, her cat Bentley. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh, so many cats.
Yeah, but she loves it. You know what? She's like at a point in her life where she's just kicking it.
That's good.
There's no drunk guy anymore yelling. She's
Qué
just like
bueno.
posted. Like
Qué bueno.
I'm like, okay, do you, cat lady? I'm gonna go see Les right now.
Exactly, on the Let's Be Real podcast.
Yep,
And
my mom's
is
really
Russell
nice.
still around? Is
Yeah,
Russell?
Russell's been around for 12 years.
Oh my god.
He almost died, so I busted a mission to Tijuana to this place called Profauna. And I paid like
okay.
Profauna, and I paid like $350, and I saved them. Over here in LA, I was already at like 3 racks.
Oh, I believe it.
And they couldn't help him. They were still checking on him, doing x-rays
¿A
and
poco?
giving him medicine. So cuando lo llevé a Tijuana,
Ajá.
en 2 días lo dejé internado. And then I was forced, those 2 days, either come to LA or stay out there and party. So I was forced to party.
In Tijuana.
I got VIP bottles and everything. I went all the
Hey.
way to Ensenada, actually. And stayed at this
Damn.
hotel called Las Rosas, which was like an infinity pool, but it's kind of
Okay.
hood. It's hood, but like hood fabulous.
Good, fabulous.
It was
We
like-
love that.
yeah.
That's where we come from.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I can dig this. So it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
$75. I stayed there for 2 nights. So that's
$75?
Yeah, so that was $150 already that I had to spend on top of the $350. So right there we're at we're like at
450,
500. We're like at 500.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus the bottle service at the club, you know, it cost me some money because I had to like, you know, go through therapy. I had to put myself through therapy while he was in fucking
What kind
in
of
the
therapy?
hospital. Drinking therapy.
Oh, we
And
love
I had,
that.
I had my sister, her boyfriend, and my boyfriend at the time, so I had
Okay.
to get 2 rooms. Anyway, the point is, I think it was like $600 later.
To So for those that don't know, Russell is her dog.
Russell is my
Yes.
dog, my
Russell is her dog.
companion, my best
Yes.
friend, my road dog,
Uh-huh.
and my sidekick. So Russell has been rolling with me for 12 years.
That's insane.
Literally. So I almost lost him, and I went to Mexico, and that's when I
Aw.
So $600 later, he was alive.
Qué bueno.
Yeah.
Gracias a Dios.
I was forced to drink.
We love Russell. We love Russell. We love you. And it's okay. It's okay if you drink. What's wrong with that? I know you're vegan.
Yeah.
How long have you been vegan for?
Since 2014,
Okay.
I got introduced to that through an ex. He was a güero, and he would always he wasn't telling me straight up that he wanted me to lose weight, but he would take me to like a lot of vegan restaurants.
No way.
Yeah, but he would take me to vegan restaurants that were like the whole wheat bun
Mhm.
with the bean patty, with the I don't know, sprouts and kale. Like
All
it
this
just
green
looked boring.
shit.
It looked boring. I was like, oh, I don't want to be vegan. But then I
Yeah.
discovered like, hey, a sope with refried beans with oil
Mm-hmm.
and aguacate and lechuga, vegan.
Vegan.
Or tacos de papa dorados, vegan. Just don't put butter in it. Just make it with oil and salt and maybe
También.
some pepper.
También.
I don't know. I just discovered a whole new life, right?
Yeah.
But he introduced me. He guided me into that. I'm like, motherfucker, you could have just gotten me a lipo and a chin lipo. Why did you have to guide me into veganism? Like that wasn't
When
the
my
plan.
whole life I've been eating carne and
Yeah,
stuff.
and I grew up as a taco lady with my mom. Like,
Let's talk about that. How
Yeah.
was that just growing up, seeing your mom like echándole ganas, chambeando and stuff? Like, how did that impact your life and influence you to become the woman you are today?
so right now where we're at, literally, I grew up at this lonchera place on Whittier and Staybrook.
Okay.
It's called SNA.
Okay.
It's right there on Whittier Boulevard.
The truck is still there?
No, the truck is not
okay,
there
okay,
anymore, but the truck parking lot is there.
Is there?
So it's a commissary for lunch trucks to park.
Okay.
When you have a lunch truck, you have to park in a commissary where you could throw out the dirty oil, throw out the food leftovers. You
Got it.
have to. You cannot park it in your house.
Got it.
If you
And were
leave-
you guys living in East LA?
Yeah, so we live
Oh.
literally, there's Harding and Hendricks
Uh-huh.
right here
En East-
to the right.
Aquí cerquita,
Yeah,
yeah.
so right here, we're not going to burn the spot.
Yeah.
But there's Harding and Hendricks. When she came to LA, she moved to
Okay.
Harding, which is like 3 blocks away.
Okay.
From
Yeah, that's
Harding, she would
close.
walk down the street to Saybrook and Whittier to the lunch truck place.
Yeah.
So this is literally all my areas right here. Like all I knew was Montebello Boulevard,
Okay.
Beverly, Olympic, Eastern. That's all my perimeter all my life.
Okay.
So
you're
then-
literally an East Side baby.
yeah. Commerce Center was like my freaking
No,
bougie.
it's still our bougie
Yeah.
spot. That's our
my
go-to.
mom. Hey, when Starbucks came to the Commerce Center, I was devastated.
What was it before?
It
I
was
forgot.
Taco Mexico.
It was. I don't like Tacos Mexico.
Ghetto ass Taco Mexico with a bunch of crackers everywhere because it was open 24 hours. So it was the Taco
Oh.
Mexico, and then it was the arcade.
Yes, I
And the
remember
movie theaters have been there
arcade.
forever.
Shout out Regency.
Uh-huh. It was
$5 Tuesdays.
It was Commerce Theater before, and then now it's
Ándale,
Regency.
ándale. Yeah.
They still have
You're
2
right.
for $5, 2 for 1. The theaters.
I doubt it.
I think
We're in
they still do.
2023. Maybe.
I don't watch
Let's
TV
go.
no more. Let's go. I don't watch TV no more or movies, but I'm
Me
down.
either.
With Starbucks.
¿Verdad?
So when the Starbucks came in, so first it was a Taco Mexico, and then it was a Pollo Campero.
Oh.
Because I used to work at Pollo Campero, and I was
What?
begging.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I was 16 when I got my first job, and it was
No
at Pollo Campero. And I got
way.
my first job, shout out to Homeboy Industry,
Hey.
because I was going to Homeboy Industry to get my tattoos removed. And as long as they were gang related, I qualified, and I was like, whoop, let me
De
slide
aquí
in.
soy.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty good. So I was going to Homeboy Industry.
Okay. And you were 16 at the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was little, but right away, literally when I was 16, I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm literally digging myself into a hole right now. Like, I need to flip this now.
Yeah.
'Cause I
But
got-
before that job, were you already painting? Were you drawing? Because I know in the play, we talked a little bit about, how you were painting signs on Cesar Chavez or
That
Brooklyn
was-
Avenue. If you know, you know.
That was a little bit after. So when I got fired from the
Oh.
chicken place, when I get fired from Pollo Campero,
Uh-huh.
I was like, I'm going to go paint signs. So I'm literally 17 painting signs all over LA. So that's when
Okay.
I started my career painting signs. But I was
Painting
like, I
signs.
really just want to do dolls.
But what kind of signs? Like los que dicen happy holidays.
Yeah.
Like 5. Oh, okay.
That's how I
okay.
started. I started in November of I don't know, November I started. So can we say bad words?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's be real.
Ah.
This is Sand Oner. I'm Leslie
Talking
from the V,
shit.
huh? Talk your shit.
So I started painting windows for Christmas. That's how I really started. And
On Chavez.
No, on Whittier. Yeah, Whittier is either Chavez. So like,
No
I'll take the bus
way.
everywhere. Like, let's say I'll roll up and down Whittier,
Okay.
all the way up there to like where Bluff is. Actually, before Bluff, like Montebello, all the way
Oh,
straight.
okay.
Before you get to Pico, before you get to Paramount, where
Okay.
the bridge is.
Yeah.
So like all that.
Yeah.
Peinaba la zona, just walking, asking like, hi, can I paint your windows? Hi, my name is Sand. I paint windows. Would you like me to paint your window?
No
Well,
way.
here's my business card. Call me. Call me when you want to promote your business because right now, I don't know, you're slacking.
Yeah.
Do you have any overstock that's not selling? We'll put that as marketing on the window and they'll be like, okay, how much? I'll be like, yeah.
Because they're already convinced at that point, huh?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
don't you like money?
Yeah.
I'm trying to advertise whatever is not selling.
¿Quieres más clientes?
Ajá,
Like
no
what?
quieres cliente, no te uso dinero, ¿qué onda?
Ajá.
And then they'll be like,
Okay.
luego. And I'll be like, pues, ¿cuándo es luego? Aquí estoy ya.
Sand.
So, yeah, I'll get rowdy with the client. Like, ¿cómo que luego?
Yeah.
Ay, no, hay para la otra. Pues, ¿cuándo es para la otra?
Para la
Porque yo
otra.
aquí no voy a regresar.
Oh,
And they'll be like,
the demand. You had to build the demand.
And I'll be like, mira lo que yo hago. ¿No quiere vender? ¿No quiere vendimia? And they'll be like, so I'll be like, le cobro 200. Te doy 100. Está bien. Give me the money.
Give me-
Like, I would not say no. I'll be like, I'd rather take 100.
Yeah,
Even though I
yeah.
wanted 2, I'll take 1 versus 2-0.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I got no pride in my
Might
game.
as well.
Just pay me right now.
Give me the money. Yeah. And how old were you at that time? So this is when you were done working at Pollo Campero.
17.
So 17. Okay.
I was
okay,
at Pollo
okay.
Campero for a whole year.
Oh my gosh. What school were you going to at the time?
Montebello High School.
No way. Shout out to the Oilers.
Yeah. So first, I was going to Shore High School, and
Okay.
it was agonizing because at the time we were living on Vancouver
Oh.
and Whittier Boulevard.
Okay.
That's where Garfield High School is.
Yes.
Where the Jack in the Box is and the laundromat.
Okay. Yeah, I
Over
know where.
there.
De ese lado. Yeah, I know
Yes.
where.
So I would take the bus like by 7 in the morning, maybe 6:45.
Yeah, because that's a mission.
It was
If you
still
know,
dark.
you know.
It was still dark. So I remember I would leave my house when it was still dark. Or like it would be like nublado, like foggy. And I'll leave my house to take the bus from that corner all the way down Whittier. And the 18 bus stops on Garfield.
18. I used to catch that bus too.
The 18 stops on Garfield. So then
Yeah.
from there, I'll take another bus called the 70
Mm-hmm.
all the way up the mountain to get to Shore High School.
No way.
So I would
a mission.
I would wake up like at 5 a.m. because I used to be really girly. Like I'll wear eyelashes, my lip liner,
Oh,
do my
really?
makeup. Yeah, now I'm like, let's go.
Why don't you do your makeup anymore?
I don't know. I just put my lashes on. I do like the eyelash extensions
No, they look good on you.
and do my hair straight, little lip gloss. Let's go.
And that's it.
I
I mean,
have-
you have clear skin. If I had clear skin like you, girl, I would be like that all the time.
I have spent
Trust
so
me.
much money on fucking beauty.
Yes.
I have spent so much time on surgeries. Like I'm to a point where I'm like,
And what made you want to do that? Nomás por curiosidad. Like, what made you want to do that?
you know when they say like beauty or brains? I've always been like brains because I'll buy it.
Eso, I'll work for mines.
Yeah, like I remember when I was like 12, my cousins were like, "You got a flat ass," and I was like, "What?
What?
No, I don't." And then I started getting conscious, like, I do
Well,
got
maybe
a
I
flat
do.
ass. I'm like, oh fuck! And we were literally going to like Yoruba on Whittier to go get a piercing.
I remember that spot. Yeah,
It was a rockero like tattoo shop.
Yes,
So we're
yes.
walking. We're like hella underage, 12 years of age. We didn't get accepted, so we went across. There used to be a little swap meet by like Casa Linda somewhere over there. There used to be like a little swap meet
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
would walk in and there was little stands and there was one girl that would do piercings.
Uh-huh.
So she pierced my nose with the
With the gun or with the
with
needle?
the gun for the ears. You're not supposed to do
You're
that
not
because
supposed to
you're
do
tearing
that.
people's skin layers apart.
And it's gonna get stuck. Imagínate.
Oh my gosh, she did it. And I was like, oh. Then I went home that day. At that time when I was 12, we were living right there on Hendrix. We were on Hendrix.
On Hendrix. Okay, so on this side.
Hendrix and Hubbard, right here.
Oh, right here.
But I was by the dead end. So if you go straight, there's a dead end.
Uh-huh.
So I was living right there.
Yeah.
And then I was 613 Hendrix. So I was there and I was in the living room and then I heard my mom. And I'm like, fuck.
And if you know, like, Mexican moms, especially when they're traditional, if you do anything outside of, like, the culture de las reglas, te matan, casi.
Me has defraudado mi confianza.
Ah.
Woo, that's the worst thing you
That's
can
the
hear.
worst, yeah.
Like, I was like, gran puta. My mom's here. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ran to the restroom and I was trying to pull it out. But it wasn't a normal piercing. It was the one that goes in the ear. So it was really thick.
Oh,
So I'm trying to pull it out. oh, and I can't. So I ripped it out, and my
Uh-huh.
nose started bleeding. I'm like, oh my god. And she's like, abre la puerta, abre la puerta.
Jeez,
And
caught up. You got caught
yes,
up.
and I never had my own bedroom
Me
ever.
either.
So my mom would sleep in the living room. What a ghetto ass lady. She'll
Why?
sleep in the living room with my stepdad in a twin bed.
Oh my god.
And she gave me the little room, my brother and sister. So it was
Okay.
me and two little kids in the room. And I'm over here bumping Tupac, trying to be a chola,
Hey.
wanna be a bala,
Hey,
shakala,
shakala,
tarene, bala. I was trying
And
to
so
be.
you got caught sleeping with the
Yeah,
piercing.
so then I'm like,
Got
I
it.
can't even hide in my room because I don't fucking have a room.
Yeah.
You know, my brother and sister are gonna be in there. I have to open the door, so I'm like, fuck it, let me
Yeah.
just pull it out. Because I'm trying to pull it out. She's banging on the door, so I open the door and I'm trying to like dry myself, but she sees the
Yeah.
blood and she's like, me defraudaste mi confianza. And I was
no.
like, ah.
Then you were 17 at the time?
No, I was 12 years
Or-
old.
Oh, you were 12? Oh
I'm
my
12.
god.
That's when I found out I had a flat ass. I was fucking mad.
Hey, but look at you now. Look at you now.
Woo!
They
Hey,
can tell you nothing.
brain. You
Yes.
got a mouthpiece. You can talk.
I do.
You got game and you can talk. That's just gonna
do.
take us far. Beauty or brains,
Thank you.
brains, because with that you can fucking buy beauty.
Yes,
I don't give a fuck
exactly.
what anybody says about me.
Exactly.
I
But
feel good.
yes. You look good.
Thank
you
you,
look
thank
good,
you.
Sam. De todo se puede, you know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But besides, all of that, what was your mom saying, like, when it came to, like, the art? Or I know you also had a tia that would criticize your art a lot.
All
Do you
my
still-
tias, all my
Really?
mom's friends will just be like, ugh.
Why?
Because it's something that's non-traditional.
Exactly.
Like you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the radio.
Yeah.
In medio of paisa family, like, que está en la radio,
Yeah.
no sé
Ya
qué.
se cree.
Ajá.
I get that all the time. Like, oh,
se
ya se
cree,
cree.
se cree bien locutora la Leslie.
Uh-huh. Like, maybe I am.
Yeah.
Maybe I am. So what?
They gotta see the
I'm
money
the first
to believe
locutora.
it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm working on.
Si no hay
That's what I'm
dinero,
working
no
on.
nos creen.
And when was the first time you got a check for this art?
Um,
Besides that, obviously you got paid for painting the signs y todo eso, pero like, when was it,
she would see my little bullshit business. But to me, I was doing it. I was like,
Yeah.
man.
Were you painting murals?
I would wiggle in my dolls into the sign painting jobs. So I'll be like, le puedo poner una muñeca sin costo alguno y la muñeca puede estar comiendo un hot dog.
Okay.
You know, because I wanted to sneak in the dolls. I was like, I gotta
dolls.
sneak in the dolls, and like that, I could get up.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that, people are gonna notice my art. And then if I can, I'm gonna sneak in, okay, the signs, but they have a wall on the side of their business, so I could be like, hey, let me paint your wall. And then that's how I started sneaking in more in, because I was like, fuck, I gotta get money. But I
Yeah.
really, really want to paint dolls.
Yeah.
And then everybody would tell my mom, like, ay, es una chola. Mira, ni se peina, ni se arregla, toda pintada. Anda en bicicleta. Ahí la ven en el autobús, ahí por toda la weed, ahí pintando que supuestamente ventanas. And the mom would just be
Yup.
like, déjenla en paz. Ella quiere ser artista.
That's good. Shout out to your mom.
Yeah.
Because my mom is the same way. Like, yo siempre he sido vaga, tremenda. So, like, my mom would always be like, oh, like, no me importa. Yo ya sé cómo es la Leslie. I already know how she is. Like, you don't have to tell me about my daughter. Like, I already know how she is.
Indomable.
Yes. And it's like, so what? Like, I'm out here on my grind, working on my hustle, So that's what your mom was showing love to you. So I respect that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
my sister will be like, ¿dónde están tus millones? ¿Por qué no agarras un trabajo? ¿Por qué no te vas a trabajar a Chase Bank? Vete al banco a trabajar, a contar dinero, que estés bien arregladita. No toda sucia como por tus... And I'll just be like, hey,
Yeah.
leave me the fuck alone. I'm gonna paint.
And
You
what
know?
kept you motivated? Like, no, it's gonna work. Esto va a funcionar. Like, who pushed you or what motivated you that reassured you, like, no, this is gonna work? Like, what made you not give up?
You know what's crazy? I think about it and I'll be in my garage all day painting.
Really?
When I had my little garage, we had already moved, like, so it was Harding, then it was Hendrix, then it was over there by Whittier and Atlantic.
Yes.
Then we came back towards this way. We ended up on Garfield and Olympic in that
Okay,
area.
okay.
So I've
Oh,
always
yeah.
been gravitating in all these areas, you know? So now I'm in a garage under the little apartment that we used to be in.
Okay.
And my stepdad was there for a bit and then they split.
Okay.
So when they split, I was like, oh, fuck, I really got to make this shit happen.
Yeah.
Because it's cute, you know, that I
Was
wanna-
your mom still working at the lonchera?
Yeah, she was
Oh,
my mom. I
wow.
retired my mom in 2016.
Qué bueno.
So it's gonna be what? 16,
Clap it up, yes.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 7 years that she doesn't gotta burn herself in the loncheras, you
I
know?
love that. That's
So
amazing.
yeah, I know, but I knew it was gonna happen. But yeah, it's weird when you're sitting there and you're like, fuck, like show me the money.
Yeah. How am I gonna do
Show
it?
me the clients, show me the way, show me where the fuck I have to go, who do I gotta call, what event should I show up to, like where the fuck is the right person, like who do I shake hands with,
Right.
and then going up to someone and be like, hi, I'm an artist. People are like, oh yeah, well, okay,
Yeah.
everyone's an artist. But not me. I'm not everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a cool artist though.
There
Like
you go.
I do these dolls.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Would you carry around like a book, like with your?
I
with
would
your
always
art?
have stuff on me. Like this is my artwork.
Yeah.
And this is my artwork too. Like I've
Yeah.
always been shameless when it comes to showing my art. Like
I
I'm
love
proud
that.
of it, and I never downplay my art.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I get all the side comments like, she thinks she's a shit. Why I am, bitch.
Exactly. But what?
I'm
why?
confident.
Why dolls?
Because I'm a dog. That's all I know how to do. I don't know how, I'm not a dog. I can't paint dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I could add a dog or a bear,
Or
you
a
know?
bear. Shout out to Teddy.
Yeah, but doll, I'm like, I could go like this and see how the hand movement goes. I can post sideways and be like, okay, here's the way the foot looks. Like, I
Yeah.
know the anatomy of a woman.
Yes.
I don't know the anatomy of a man. I could do little dares and little trinkets, but to me, the doll is so powerful. Like, the doll could be crying, and you know, like, oh, fuck, she's going through a
She's
breakup.
going through
The
it.
doll
Yeah.
can be cheesing, and you're like, oh, yeah, she's kicking it. Like, the doll just has so many different emotions. And then every doll has a different emotion. Like this doll right here, her name is Softy. And Softy represents being in love with this gangster ass fool
Sounds like me.
that just wants to go fuck around and be in the streets with his homies.
Yep.
They remind me of that song, like, you can hit the streets with your boy. I'll be
Uh,
waiting
for
for you.
you.
I'll be waiting. We fucking grinding. So she reminds me of that song. She loves him so much. But in my mind, she's already like hitting like her mid-30s, and she's like, you know what? I gotta get the fuck out of this fucking bullshit circle that we're in. Like, we're in a loop. You cheat, you come back. You cheat, you come back. I take you back, you keep cheating. Like, when the fuck does it stop? I'm sleeping with the enemy.
Yes.
And you still want to be a fucking cholo, so I gotta go.
At the end of the day.
I gotta go because you're ghetto.
Are any of
And I'm classy now.
I love how these dolls all have a story. Each doll has a story.
Yeah.
Are these stories like representations of what you went through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and then all my homegirls. Like how you said, like, I can relate.
Yes.
Like, look at you. You're going places, but where you come from,
I'm
there's
from Boyle Heights, so like
there,
all I know are the homies.
I know there's some fool that makes your little heart pump.
All the time.
Ah!
You know, see it.
Oh, hell no. And this motherfucker watches you.
All the time.
And he's lurking.
All the time.
He's on his phone on TikTok. He's watching everything you
He's
fucking
making
do.
fake accounts, telling his homies, watch Leslie. Watch
Yeah.
Leslie. What is Leslie
Yeah.
doing? Every time I see him, oh, I saw you did this. How do you know that?
Because he's
Like,
obsessed, but he's
Yes.
not at your level that
He's
you're gonna
not.
go. And that's the thing,
Sorry.
like, you gotta let him go because he wants to be in the hood and in the streets, and that's all he wants to
Yes.
do. Unless he wakes up and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna match up your fucking style.
Yeah.
Like I used to have a guy like that was like hella hood, and I would still like
Okay.
go back to him when I was doing good.
Yeah.
I'll pull up in the Bentley and like we'll meet up at some random ass
Yeah.
motel, and I was like, you know what, I'm done with this hood shit. Like,
Yeah. Because I'm doing
I'm
so much for
classy
you.
now.
Yeah, I'm doing so much for you. You can't even meet me halfway.
One time
You
we
know
were
what I
we were
mean?
at a motel right here on like Garfield in Monterey Park.
Oh, no.
And then like a ghetto ass motel, dude. And then these girls were like, Sand. I'm like,
Oh, my God. That's embarrassing.
I'm like, they see me with this fool.
Was he tatted up blasted?
He long ass braids.
Oh,
like,
my
ah!
gosh,
No
Sand.
tattoos, no tattoos.
Okay, got
But
it,
just
got
like
it,
you
got
could
it.
tell,
You
he
could
was
tell.
affiliated. And I'm like, and he's like, hey, they're talking to you. And I'm like, I don't turn around.
Turn around.
I'm embarrassed. I'm here to fuck. Oh.
That's hilarious. And like, do you think that comes with the territory? Like, you know, people always noticing you and like at the worst moment
I love
too.
it. I love it. But now we're all about to do the dirty.
The walk of shame y
If
todo.
you see me, don't say hi to me.
Especially when I'm with these fools.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. If you see me at a random place where you know I shouldn't be, and you shouldn't be either,
Facts.
just give me the eye, like,
Facts. I see you.
I know what you're about to do.
Fucking Sand.
Wrap it up.
I love it. I love it. But okay, back to the art, back to all of this. You just crack me up because I can relate. I could entirely relate. And from all your dolls, you know, who is your favorite? Who is your favorite doll?
I have like 5 favorites. So Softy's one of them. Little Stony, which you're wearing.
This is my favorite.
Yeah?
I love Little Stony. Because I can relate. You know, I grew up blazing it. You know what I mean? And she's pretty.
Yeah. Stacks.
Stags. I know.
Smooth
it's from-
Hustler.
Okay.
And Little Stranger.
And they're all representations of you?
Yeah, like the little stranger's like the depressed one that's kind of dark and like
Mm-hmm.
quiet and sad, and she has her eyes closed.
Yeah.
She's the only doll with her eyes closed.
Okay.
Stacks is the money maker.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth is like the hustler one. Her name's Smooth Hustler, and her
Mm-hmm.
slogan is "I used to want love, now all I want is money."
Yes.
So like back in 2014 was like my last heartbreak. That was it. That was the last time I ever felt a little heartbeat. And then yeah, so I was literally broke as fuck in my little Honda Accord that would
Okay.
overheat. No
Was
money.
that your first car?
No, I had a
Okay.
Hyundai Elantra 1998.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's bucket too. Oh, that's bucket. And I was literally like following this guy around, fighting with him, and then I was just like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
He treats me like shit because I can't offer shit because he knows that I'm a basic person, that I'm just whatever. And even when you have shit, you still get treated like shit, you know? So you go,
Yeah.
watch, pick your battles, pick your
Yes,
battles.
Pick your battle.
And I remember I was just like in my car, like overheating. I'm like trying to go see him. And I'm like
Mhm.
telling my mom, like, Mom, give me a rental car. I got to go to San Bernardino.
We do their most for the foods that aren't even worth it.
Oh.
worst.
And I literally like woke up. I'm like, what am I doing trying to be a lover? I can't even fix my car.
Yeah.
So that was it. I went into like a mental jail for 2 years,
And this was around 2014?
2014
Okay.
to 2016. And in 2016, I already had my studio in downtown LA.
Okay.
I was already making air fresheners. I was making products.
Was that your first product, the air freshener? Or what
I
was your
would-
first
I
doll?
I would do t-shirts, but not like this.
Okay.
The technology wasn't created yet.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would do t-shirts with just like the outline of the doll because it was cheaper to make.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah,
able
yeah.
to
Were you doing
save-
screen printing?
Yeah, but just
okay.
like only the outline of the doll because it was so
Oh.
expensive to like do
all the color, el
all like
diseño.
that. That's baller.
Yeah.
All the colors.
Man, you see the drip.
Yeah.
Tell them the website.
Yeah. Sandoner.com. SANDONER.com.
Period. Wait, I have a question. Super, super random. Why sand? Why sand?
It's cute and it's short. And like
Really?
if you tag it, it just makes sense.
I love the way you tag it. Where
Yeah,
is it
like
That's
we
why-
don't have a tag right now.
at? I do have. Well, it's right here, but like
on your
I
shirt,
just
on
I
your
like
front.
it. Oh, right here.
It's cute. It's curly,
it.
twirls, and it goes into a heart. Like
Yeah.
if you look at it, it has the shape of a heart.
Did anyone give you that name, or
No,
you gave yourself that?
I just
name?
gave myself that name one day. I was like, "What's my name? What am I gonna be known as?"
Yeah,
So
and-
I can't really be like, "Oh, they call me." Nah, I called myself.
Okay. Let's be clear. Let's be real.
They don't
She
call
calls-
me. I call myself. I had to
Sand.
come up with a little name. I was like, "What is my name?"
Yeah. Cause and what exposed you to graffiti?
I was here growing up in LA. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was
facts.
just like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
In order to get my art known, I have to go paint walls. I have to do big walls with big dolls everywhere.
And is it true that you have to pay for the walls?
No,
Oh.
no, I just go and look for walls. So maybe somebody that has a wall charges people to get.
Yeah,
on
because
his
I've heard
wall.
some muralists say like, "Oh, I had to pay like for the wall." So I was like, "What?" Like,
No, I just
I
go
thought
and
you could just.
I go talk to people and I'm like, hey, can I have your wall? And they'll be like, okay, está bien, píntale.
Yeah.
But I have to ride around the city though, and like I get like doors closed on me. They'll be like, no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 and they'll be like, yeah, and I'm like, oh,
That's dope.
thank you.
Who was the first? Where was the first doll you painted on the wall? Where
The first
was
doll,
it? The one on First Street?
No.
Okay, wait.
The
where
first doll
where?
that I ever painted was
On the
on
wall.
Cesar Chavez and Soto.
Cesar Chavez is
Yeah.
what?
So right there.
Where the pharmacy's at?
Wait, yeah. There was two newspaper stands, and they were green.
Okay.
I painted two big dolls on the other side of the newspaper stands where you could see them as you were driving, like on the back side of them.
Mhm.
So it wasn't a wall, it was that. And then from there, people
Mm.
were like, hey, I saw you. I saw your doll. And before I would do full body.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, like, wait, it shouldn't be full body. It should be just half body, so the doll is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I went on to, like, Evergreen. Then I went to, like, Fourth,
Evergreen.
and Ford.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, downtown LA, San Pedro. Like, I just kept spreading.
Yeah.
But the first doll that I did publicly in the street were on Soto and Cesar
So,
Chavez, right
that's
there. Yeah, and that was
crazy.
like 2007.
Yeah. What was that? 2007.
Yeah, I was
Oh
a
my
little ass
God.
kid
How
just
old are
riding
you?
through LA.
How old are you?
I don't
at
want to say.
Ah. Say less. Say less. I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I was just like, you know what? I need to show people my art,
Yeah.
and I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna throw it out there,
Yeah.
and if the doll's crooked, if it doesn't look right, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's
How long
out
does
there.
it? How long would it take you in the beginning?
Oh my god, like 2 days, 3 days, because I'll do it with brushes. And then from
What?
there, I started using spray cans.
Cans. Yeah, because I know now you do cans.
Yeah,
but
it's
damn.
faster. With spray cans, it's way faster. At the time, I had a boyfriend that would follow me around angry because I would be out there painting.
Oh my.
I don't know why they always try to control me. Like, oh, God.
You're not the only one, sis. You're not the only one they're trying to
And
control.
the control pretty much leads to don't do shit. Don't be who you want to be. Stay home. What the
Yes.
fuck?
Mhm.
I gotta go. This is crazy.
I gotta get the money.
Like, oh,
I
no.
gotta put my work out there.
No. You're too accessible. You're too out there. What?
Oh my god.
Don't let nobody take you down until you finally fulfill your dreams, okay?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Don't let nobody anchor you yet. Not yet. Not
Mm-mm.
yet.
Y'all gotta wait.
Yeah, wait.
I have millions to make.
Don't be
I
that-
have
yeah.
a podcast to run. Like the right one, I feel like is gonna come at the right time.
And be like, go, Les.
Yes.
Get it, babe. You want me to fix the mic for you? Here's some water
Huh,
for you.
¿verdad?
Here's some water. Drink.
Sad.
The right one's gonna back you up.
Yes, exactly. And I'm pretty sure you've gotten a lot of hate, you know, like from your tias and stuff like that. Like, what advice do you have to give to anyone out there that's trying to pursue what they want to do and that is just getting all this backlash, you know, all this negativity thrown at them? Like, what would you have to say to them?
I feel like everybody's gonna watch you grow up. Is gonna like be very just scared for you, especially if it's non-traditional what you want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to be a baker, if you want to make pies, if you want to be a taquera, like I don't know, there's all these new businesses. If you want to be
a
a
lash
tumbler
tech.
maker, a lash tech, a nail artist, they're all
Yeah.
they're all gonna give you their input because it's non-traditional.
Yeah.
It could fail, but not really because now we have social media.
Yes.
There's girls selling lip glosses, selling out.
Yes.
There's girls doing pedicures and they're balling out, like selling wigs.
Mm-hmm.
The world has changed.
Yes.
We can have non-traditional jobs. What, you could just have a TikTok and make money off of it. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but now I gotta go.
Are you making money off Instagram? Because I see your page is popping. And you get like all kinds of views and stuff.
I get views, but to me, the money that I make is through selling my art.
Yes.
That's the main
like
money
that.
where I'm like, yeah, I'm making money off of Instagram because I'm posting my art.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, I want it. I need it.
Yeah.
Sand, how do I get it?
Yeah.
Like right now, everybody wants to get this person. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, when did you see like the demand growing? Like around
2015.
what? 2015. What were you
2015?
saying? Because you said air fresheners.
Air fresheners, yeah.
And then from there, what did it evolve
Pillows.
to? Pillows.
Pillows, air fresheners, socks, t-shirts.
Okay.
And then from there, I did leggings. I did crew necks, for very, very colorful. I
Yeah.
did stickers, a bunch of stickers. And then from there, purses. And jackets, like the one you're
I
wearing,
love
fully
this
customized.
one. Thank you.
So I started, now I feel like I'm a real ass brand. Now I feel
You
like,
are.
I know, but I feel
about it.
legit.
Yeah.
Everything is legit now. Like the logos, the metal
Yeah.
plaque, the emblem, like everything is on point.
And do you make everything inside the warehouse?
I make everything in different providers.
Okay,
so
got it, got
LA,
it.
overseas, like, but I have to find the best. Like it always has to be the best. If it's not
Yeah.
the best, I won't fuck with them. Like let's say I'll find 5 companies,
Yeah.
and I'm like, develop me the same product to all 5 companies.
Mhm.
That's fine. I'll
Like
pick-
with the zipper
yeah.
situation.
Yeah, the zipper, I'm not fucking with it. So it's
Okay.
not working out. I'm not gonna approve it until the zipper is on point.
Yeah. But you still sell them? How I've seen how you still sell the samples.
Yeah, I'll sell a
Sometimes,
sample and
yeah.
I'll tell the girl like, hey, this was the first one, but
Yeah.
I'll sell a sample only after the final one gets released. Like
Mm.
I won't let it go. But usually girls are like, what? Wait, the sample's how much? 80, and the original one's 300.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get this one then. But I test everything now because
Yeah.
I take pride in my work. I'm like, it needs to be on point. I will not
Yes.
release it if it's floppy.
Yeah, no, for sure, and I think every artist or every creative out there should be like that, you know, like
Yeah,
quality
test,
over
test
quantity.
everything, yeah. Test it
Quality.
first because then people are gonna talk shit on you if you don't have it on point.
Yes.
So when it comes to the hate, like I don't know, I just feel like people are very realistic. And if you have these crazy dreams, you're not being realistic. I get it, you're unrealistic, but you know what? It works now. So to everyone around me, I know they were just trying to take care of me and like shelter me from like downfalls.
Right.
And from pain and from like the deception of
Yes.
not being accepted. I get it. They're like, no. Why don't you paint?
Maybe
because
because you're a female too.
Yeah, and I'm a girl. Think about it. I'm in the streets of LA.
Yeah.
And I'm a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're a girl too. And we're tiny.
And we're tiny.
We're little women with
Yeah.
attitude.
So much attitude.
So friction is gonna pull up on us
Yeah,
no matter what
all
because
the
they're like,
time.
who the fuck is this little bitch
Yeah.
thinking that she's got it? Like,
Yeah.
she swears, no, motherfucker.
I got it.
yeah.
I earned it.
Oh, let me push up on you. I can't verbally fight you, but I will. No, I cannot physically fight
Physically.
you, but I'll verbally fight you.
Yes.
What's
exactly.
up? Ah!
And do you think like, you know, just being from LA, like, did any of those boyfriends that were affiliated or something? Like teach you a thing or two?
Oh, for sure.
Because I can relate.
I remember the first time I brought a boyfriend. It was my aunt's wedding. It was
Sand.
next to next to San Alfonso's church. They have a hall.
Okay.
And there's a pool there behind, there's a hall there. And I brought my boyfriend. He pulled up on his bike. His neck, he had 3 letters tatted on his neck.
Oh my God.
Huge. His head tatted. Mind you, I'm like 13 at the time.
Oh my God, Sand.
And he's 15. And I was just like, what's up?
What's up? Papi chulo coming.
Yeah! More like, what's up, fool? And I was like dancing with him and I was like feeling it.
Yeah.
And my whole family was just like,
yeah, they hate that. Mexican families, traditional, hate that.
Now I get it. Like if I was to see my sister with some cholote, I'll be like, respétese.
Yeah.
Es un malviviente.
Yeah. How do you feel being the older sister? You know, just growing up in general, like from when your mom was in the loncheras, you know, till now, like running a business and stuff. Like, because I'm an older sister too. And I feel like it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of weight, you know. So
You're a second mom.
let's talk about it.
You've been wiping butts?
It feels like that.
Have you been wiping butts before?
No.
I did. I was wiping their fucking asses and everything.
No way.
So when I see my sister and my brother like be all cool trying to look up on me, I'm like, I know how your butt looks.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know how fucked up it looks now. But I know how I look when you were a virgin.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I raised you. Respect. I know I'm short, but you gotta respect me. I feel like raising my brother and my sister was like a great contraceptive for me.
Why?
Where I didn't want to have kids. Contraceptive, you know, to avoid pregnancy.
I just got it.
Yeah, it was a great contraceptive for me. Like, it made me not want to have kids. Like, I don't have a kid to this day because I'm like, you know what?
Why?
When I have my kid, I want my kid to grow up with me and in a close-knit, like in a tight family.
Yeah.
I don't want to be working and my kid at home with the babysitter. Like, I'm going to raise that kid.
Yeah.
I raised my brother and sister because my mom had to work, you know, every single day, Monday to Saturday. 3 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Damn.
Only Saturday she'll get out like at 1 p.m. or
Okay.
like 2 p.m. She'll come home like by 3.
Yeah.
But every other day she'll come home by like 6 o'clock.
Damn.
So I just knew like I got to pick them up from the babysitter. I got to do homework with them. I have to wipe their butts, take them a shower. I have to dance with them, watch cartoons with them. Like I was a fucking mom.
Yeah.
I have to cook. I don't know. I got to cook some caponudo.
And you still had to work on your art.
Yeah. Well, I was little. I was like 12 years old already with a baby.
Damn.
So I was like a teen mom with shipping lady. Yeah, I was a little teen mom.
Oh, shipping lady. Shout out to shipping lady. That's your sister, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Like right now she's like 22. Like she's a baby, you know. She's barely experiencing the world. I let her. I'm like, go for it.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Just don't get pregnant.
Yes.
So I was a little baby with babies.
Yeah.
So that made me not want to have kids. I was like, and everybody tells me like, hey, what's up? When? I'm like, hey, let me find out.
It's always the tias too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
oh, I told one of my tias, she was like, so what's up? You know, when are you gonna have a kid? I'm like, when your daughter comes out the closet.
Oh, shots fired.
And she was like, I'm like, don't be pressing.
Esa no le gustó.
I'm like, don't be pressing me.
Esa no le gustó.
Nothing against my cousin, but I'm like, I had to tell my tia, you know, like, girl, don't be pressing me
and
on
where's
a
your,
baby.
Where's your family from?
Mexico
From what part
City?
of Mexico? Oh, really? My mom too.
But they all come from Michoacan.
Same.
So Michoacan,
From my dad's side, yeah.
Ario de Rosales. That's where my family's
Rosales.
from, my grandparents.
Okay.
And they went to Mexico City to try to find a better life and to not be stuck in the rancho.
Yeah.
So I recently went back to Mexico City. I was there for a whole month living there.
What?
Yeah.
When?
August.
Oh, this
August
year.
to September. I was there for a whole month just living in Mexico City.
For what? Just creative?
Just to get back with my family and to actually get in touch with who I am as a Mexican out
I
there,
love
you
that.
know? So I literally was kicking it with my uncles, going to barras with them, you know, dancing cumbia. I learned to dance cumbia like, oh my God, I could get down now.
Oh, with the vueltas?
Yeah.
I can't do the
Oh,
vueltas.
girl, forget it. Like, I'm a beast now with the vueltas.
I suck at the vueltas right there. Look at her. Hey,
Like,
hey.
Yeah, it took me 1 month, but every day I was consistently practicing, and I learned.
Love that.
It took a month though to get it down, but I did. So now if I go to any paisa party, any Mexican party, y pon unas cumbias, I'll be like,
I love that.
Yeah, I know how to do everything now, and it took me a month though. It is an art form.
It is.
Learning how to
dance
dance.
is art. It's a sport.
And
yes.
it's also a bonding thing because you're able to
Yes.
bond with your tios and your family if they love that kind of music. Us from Mexico City, all my cousins know how to dance.
All of them. Same.
So the disrespect
To
that
not
I
know how
didn't
to
know.
dance?
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm looking like a pocha right now.
Yes. Ooh,
I'm
don't
looking
say
yeah.
that.
I
I
was like,
hate
I'm
that
looking,
word.
I'm looking like a pocha frustrada. They're all looking at me like, she's from Malaysia, don't know how to dance. What the
Yeah.
hell? Hell no.
And then they're like,
Can
ni,
you dance?
ni sabes hablar español. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I know how to talk Spanish.
Oh, yeah. Cuando estaba en México, todos me dicen, oye, ¿cómo es que hablas español tan bien si no eres de acá, eres de allá? Y yo les decía, pues porque me encanta
Mi
el español,
mamá.
me encanta el español, me encanta mi cultura
Mhm.
y adoro ser mexicana. Allá en Los Ángeles hablo por español.
Yes.
Allá en Los Ángeles, si tú hablas español, te hablan en español.
Yeah.
Yo no ando con chingaderas de que, oh, I don't speak English, fuck no. ¿Qué pasó?
Pinche nopal en la frente. You don't want to talk Spanish. You know what I mean?
Like, I honor my culture. I love being Mexican.
Yeah,
I
same.
am Mexican, Guatemalan, but I don't know my dad. So I don't know nothing about being Guatemalan. So to me,
Okay.
I'm Mexican.
That's interesting.
I know.
Have you ever been to Guatemala?
I've been to Guatemala. I was
Okay.
talking to this guy that used to work in the... No, he used to be in the military, in the Marines. And he was stationed out here in Oceanside. So
My God.
So I met him, and he was like, hey, you want to go to Guatemala? Like, we were just talking, and I was like, what? What part? And he tells me, Puerto Barrios. And that's like a little island all the way at the bottom of Guatemala, right next to Belize.
Really?
So it's a really mixed culture there, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, probably got some tropical in
Maybe,
me, you know?
yeah,
I don't know,
maybe.
yeah. So I went out there with him, and I was like, wow. They're the reason why I met this person, not to fucking be with this person because I was never with him, but to be able to
Yeah.
see where I'm from.
Expose yourself.
What
Yeah.
are the odds that he tells me that he's from this little island? It's a little island. Puerto Barrios is like a little island.
That's
Man,
beautiful.
let me tell you where it's at. It's like right under.
Did you ever paint a doll like in Mexico or in like
Hold on,
outside
can
of
we
the
pause
country?
it? My
Yeah.
my homegirl's outside. Can we bring her in?
Can we? Yeah. Yeah, we could. Shut up, Arath.
So I meet this person,
Uh-huh.
and he invites me to Guatemala, and I'm like, Guatemala, that's where my dad's from that I've never met.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, we're going to Puerto Barrios, and I'm like, wait, that's the island that my dad's from.
Yeah.
So I said yes, and think
That's
about it. I was traveling with a
crazy.
stranger. It had been like a week that I met him.
No way.
He could have killed me a machetazos.
Yeah. Let's be real.
But
Let's be real.
Yeah, let's be real, man. He could have literally like thrown me in that island and killed my ass and de-gutted me, you know, or I don't
Yeah.
know, shot me
No
up and
tenías
then
miedo?
sold me.
You're just like, fuck it, huh?
You know, okay, you know what? It ended up bad though.
Why?
Okay, so I'm pretty much traveling with a stranger, and I'm traveling
Pretty
with his with his dad, with his sister that was a chola. I'm not even gonna say the gang, okay?
Yeah, don't.
But she was from like Chicago. So
Oh.
they're from Chicago, but he's stationed over here in Oceanside.
Oh, damn.
So the first day we have to fly into Chicago,
Uh-huh.
and the sister picks us up, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, I'm a chola from LA.
I know. What's
So
up?
what's good, bitch?
We
So,
really out here.
Yeah, I don't know, girl. But I'm not from Chicago.
Uh-huh. True.
And Chicago is Latin Kings and 2-6, right?
Yes.
So I was just like, I have a lot of friends in Chicago now.
Oh,
But at the
that's what's up.
time, this is like 2012. I had no friends out there, right?
Okay.
So anyways, we go to Chicago one day, and then from there we fly out to Guatemala. And he had a little brother. And his little brother was my age. He was like 8 years older.
Oh, the
So
guy.
they start tripping on me, saying that I'm trying to fuck the brother, that I'm trying to be with the
What?
brother. And I'm like, fool, all you want to do is kick it with your family. Like, I want to
Exactly.
walk outside. I want to go see where I'm
Yes.
at. And the brother was like, hey, you want to go in the moto? Let's go around the island. And I'll be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm little right at the time, right? So I'm not thinking about shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, let's go. While the family's over here saying like, look, she's trying to fuck your brother. Yeah.
Oh my God, pero así es la raza.
Yeah.
Así es la raza.
And I'm like, wait, like we were like 18, 19, and he was already like 20 something, like 28 maybe. Like he was older.
Oh my God.
So, but my brain wasn't catching that. Now, hell no, I won't go with the brother nowhere.
No.
But I was little, and I'm like, motherfucker,
I'm trying to be outside. Quiero conocer.
he just wants to kick it in his family's house. I get it. He wants to catch up with his family in Guatemala, but I'm like, I want to go outside.
and explore.
During that time, I was already connecting with people on Facebook that were graffiti artists from Guatemala.
Oh, that's cool.
So when that happened, I was already there. The second day, I hit him up. Samer and Modeller. I'm like, hey, ¿qué onda? Estoy aquí en Guatemala, en la ciudad, pero mañana voy para Puerto Barrios, para la isla. Ocupo pintura. And they're like, yep. So they pulled up in a car, popped the trunk open, and I bought a bunch of spray cans, right?
Oh, that's what's
Yeah.
up.
And then the next day, we go to the island.
Yeah.
And that guy, was so mad because he's like, "What the fuck do you want these spray cans for?" I'm like, "I'm going to where my dad's from. Like, I want to put
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm looking for you. Like,
Oh,
like
that's
I
so
wanted to put like William
his
P.
whole government name.
Yeah,
Te
William
busco.
P. Te busca tu hija. Da, da, da. Like, I
Uh-huh.
was just like hopeful. Like, damn, what if I meet my dad? You know?
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know, but then I scratched that idea off once I was out there. But
What'd you do with the spray cans?
I fucking painted big ass dolls.
Nice.
But while I was doing that, he was fucking mad. Like, I didn't bring you here for that. I'm like, but what am I supposed to do?
But did he know you were already
Oh,
painting?
he already knew, yeah.
Oh, then
But he was so military. He was a Marine. So he was
so
just
close-minded.
Oh, he was so stern.
Mhm.
And then he was just like, okay, let's say we got to the island. He just
Okay.
wanted to be with his family, kicking it, smoking, drinking.
No.
He was already hitting 30s. I'm still a teenager. Like, I want to go fucking out. And his brother was like, let's go. He's drunk. Let's just go. And I'll be like, all right, let's go.
Me caes bien.
Anyways, 3 days later, once we're going back to the city, it takes 5 hours on a fucking bus. We're on a bus
Oh, hell
going through the
no.
jungles, bitch. We passed the Chiquita banana plantation.
Oh, wow.
We passed the dough plantation. There's
Okay.
pineapple. There's bananas. Like, I'm tropical, okay?
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, this is crazy. And we're in an autobús for 5
Yeah.
hours.
Damn.
I could feel the vibe of him, the sister, and the dad. They were just like not
Mad
fucking with
dogging
me.
you, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, and then whatever his name was, whatever his name is, the young brother, he was like,
So-and-so.
he was like, hey, they're talking shit. I'm like, what? They're saying that I shouldn't be talking to you, that you're with my brother. I'm like, what? But we're just kicking it.
Yeah.
But I get it now as an adult. I'm like, yeah,
It
I'm
doesn't
kind
look
of bad.
right. Yeah.
But
You want to be with him or you're with him?
girl,
Yeah,
he want to go knock out in the hotel by like 6 p.m. because he was fucked
yeah.
up.
Nah.
And I was like, what?
Pa eso no vine.
Yeah, and there was a club right across from us, a tropical
Shut
club.
up.
And there was a bunch of like, everyone there is like negritos from Belize or like,
Yeah.
everyone's
Oh,
mixed.
okay.
You know, mixed, like Guatemaltecos. Everyone's mixed.
It's
So
like a
like,
border.
it just looked cool. Like we're dancing.
Yeah.
Like that song, I'll keep hearing the song from my hotel. Si no le contesto.
Si
And
no
I'll
le
be in the room like this, like. And so when he'll be knocked out, I'll just sneak out like. And then
Like, I need
Carlitos
to
will be
go.
there bumping, kicking, and I'll be like, what's up?
Yeah.
Anyways, we get back to the city.
Mm-hmm.
And they're already dogging me. Like, the sister's getting crazy. They're all
Because
getting
she knew
crazy.
you went out.
Well, because they knew, yeah. And I'm like, so she went up to me. She's like, what the fuck are you doing with my brother? I'm like, hey, you guys all fall asleep by 6 p.m. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't come here to sleep. I came here to see the island.
Oh my God.
Like, right now we're going to the city. I'm here to see the city. Like, I don't want to be asleep. I don't want to just kick it at the house. I'm here for adventure.
Yeah.
So then, by then, I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I was like, you need to go,
So
sis.
I've always been ballsy. So I hit up my homies. I guess my homies now.
Yeah.
They were like, who the fuck is this bitch?
The people that gave you the
The spray cans. And I'm like, hey, I need to get the fuck out of the house that I'm in. I'll say in Spanish. I'll be like, me tengo que salir de aquí, de donde estoy, porque ellos no me quieren y no los conozco. ¿Saben de un hotel? And they're like, sí, hay un hotel por $80 por toda la semana. Viene con desayuno, lonche y cena. I was like,
Damn,
what?
not even in the States.
Yeah, they'll give me, oh, yeah, exactly. $80 for the whole week.
That's crazy.
Right? And
That's
I'm
a
like, me
hookup.
pueden recoger mañana. Voy a llegar hoy. Voy a estar ahí, pero en la mañana me pueden recoger.
Mhm.
So then that night, we got there, right? And I left my shoes in my bag by the entrance, just
Okay.
tucked in, right? And I'm like, oh, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
There was like a long hallway to get out of the rooms area.
Uh-huh.
Out of the room, there was a long hallway. And then it was a long hallway to get out.
Never ending.
So we were in a room with like 4 twin beds.
Damn.
And he was so mad at me, he like sleep with my brother. And I was like, what? And he was so evil that he was like, you're not sleeping with me.
What?
And the sister was like, not with me either. And I'm like,
Oh my God. And you're there by yourself, dude. And you're
Yeah.
like, how old? Like 19?
yeah, So I'm
So
like,
how did you leave, Sam?
wait. So I'm like plotting, and then his brother gets up and he's like, let's go to the roof, let's go talk. And I was like, all right, let's go. They're all knocked out drunk.
Yeah.
So we're in the roof. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna bounce. Like tomorrow, 6:30 in the morning, I'm getting picked up. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
bounce. Like, fuck this. He's like, take me with you. I'm like, I'm not taking you with me.
No.
I'm gonna get hunted.
That's the case.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not taking you with me, but I'm going to downtown. I'm gonna stay at a hotel. It's $80 for the whole week. He's like, take me with you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like them. I'm like, I know you're not like your family, but I can't take you with me because they're already thinking crazy.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
don't need more bullshit
Dude,
on top of the bullshit.
He's like, they're telling me I deserve better. And I'm like, oh, this is weird. Because when we got there that day to his family's house, all the tias were just dogging me during dinner. And the sister, you know what she told me? She's like, you don't pay for shit. You don't pitch in for nothing. I'm like,
What the
what?
fuck?
Me invitaron. So
I'm the youngest one in the room.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. So we already agreed. 6:30 in the morning, they're gonna pick me up. So we're in the rooftop talking, and the sister goes up, and she starts peeking up the roof, and she goes up. She's like, I'm already talking shit, bitch. So what's up?
oh my God.
I'm like, oh, I'm getting jumped.
Did
right
you
now.
fight her?
I was just like, nobody's talking shit about you. She's like, I know you fucking are. I could hear you. I'm like, you're. That word delusional wasn't used before,
Yeah,
but I wish I could
Homegirl
have
was
been like,
obsessed.
you're Delulu, bitch.
She's the Lulu, obsessed, all the above.
I was just like, no one's talking shit about you. She's like, yeah, you are, and I could hear you. I'm like, nobody's talking shit about you, okay?
She was a hater.
And yeah, and then she was like, well, let me catch you. And she started banging on me, right? And then she left.
Okay.
And then I went to sleep, but I wasn't asleep. I was just waiting, dude, waiting for
planning
6:30 because I was like, I can't get up too early. I can't even brush my teeth because they're gonna know that I'm trying to make an exit.
You're thinking about everything.
Yeah, but I'm on Facebook communicating with them like, hey,
You had a phone or?
no, my fucking computer.
Oh my God.
My computer with Wi-Fi on Facebook, telling them like, por favor, vienen por mí a las 6:30.
Yeah. So then what happened the next
So
day?
6 in the morning, I'm like, okay, I gotta stay here. I gotta stay here until they come. I'm like, please be punctual. But I'm just laying there in bed, and the brother knows. He's like, hey, you're about to leave. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Don't tell him. Don't say nothing.
Meanwhile, Maria, my mom, doesn't know shit. She doesn't know that I'm in deep shit.
Oh, so she doesn't know you're in Guatemala?
She knows that I'm in Guatemala, but she doesn't know how bad it's
How
getting.
bad
You
it's
know?
going.
So I'm already, and then we
sad.
were in the island for like 3 days.
Damn.
So I already went to Chicago to meet up with everybody. We flew to fucking Guatemala City. We went to the island for
The
3 fucking
island.
days. So we're already like 5 days in.
Okay.
And we're gonna stay in the city for 5 days, bitch. I can't be with those people.
No.
So it's already gonna be 6:30, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the fuck out. So I get up. I was wearing my clothes and everything. I'm walking through the hallway. I go out, and then I open the door, and then boom, I hear the dad and the sister running. And they're running towards me. Like, I could hear them like, ¿a dónde va? ¿A dónde va? And I
You're
fucking,
lying.
And they're already outside. I threw my fucking bag in their trunk. They closed it. I'm like, let's go now. And then he's like, ¿a dónde vas a ir? ¿Tú crees que tú sabes en dónde estás? Usted no conoce la ciudad. Usted no va a poder sobrevivir aquí sola. And the sister's like, where the fuck are you going, bitch? Like, what the And I was just like, and my guy that I was talking to, he was asleep. So I'm like, oh, he would have probably like, choked my ass.
Oh my God.
Marine style, dude.
That's crazy. So you basically made it out.
I sat inside the car, and they knew, like, the two guys knew, like, okay, she's in trouble.
Yeah.
They closed the door. And then meanwhile, the little brother was like,
She's
like,
leaving.
fuck you too. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
So we take off, and then I go to the middle of the city to like downtown. I paid my $80, and I go to my room, and I just lay down, bitch.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you made it out. Shout out to you because
To
I
the crazy
feel like
shit we've been through.
yes, that's just a
Shit our moms will never know about.
glimpse. Yes, sorry, mom. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, Mama Sand.
Just because I wanted to see where I was from, you know?
Yes.
So to me, I was like, you know what? I got to see where I was from. It was fucking weird. I was traveling with strangers.
Yeah.
And then from there, we still had a week in Chicago.
Oh my God!
But
Don't even.
By then, I was gone. I was
Good.
emailing. I was talking to people on Facebook, and I was
Good.
just couch surfing. And I had a blast. I had a fucking blast. And then the brother hits me when we're in Chicago. I'm like, don't call me no more.
Oh, no.
Leave me alone.
So then you come back to LA and you're fine.
Yeah, but
Qué bueno,
it
gracias
was-
a Dios.
Woo.
De todo se aprende. De todo se aprende.
Did I
from-
meet my dad? No.
No. Moral of the
I
story.
chickened out. I was like, you know what? If that man didn't fucking reach out to me, for 10 years, we lived in the same fucking place, right there on
Yes.
Harding and Whittier.
Uh-huh.
He knew he could just pull up. Fuck my
Yeah.
mom if she's being prideful and she don't want to fuck with him.
Yep.
He should push up like, hey, daughter,
Yes.
it's me. It's me. Please, please.
Yes.
Like, if you're a dad and the girl's being prideful, not wanting to show you the kids, fucking push up on the kids. Don't be a little fucking bitch. Don't be a
Yes.
little fucking quitter and be like, well, the mom doesn't fuck with me. Fuck the mom. Push up on the kids.
Yes, the kids
Show
wanna
the
see
fuck
you.
up.
Yes.
The kids would love to have a bond with you. You cannot just disappear like, whoa, the mom don't fuck with me, so I'm out. You imbecile.
I
wish,
live
I
here,
wish my
like-
dad would have peeped out on the
Yo,
gate
same.
and been like, hija,
Same.
aquí estoy.
Yeah, my dad knows
don't
where
have a
I
dad
live.
either?
No, I don't have my dad either. No, I don't have my dad either, sis.
Cry, bitch.
I don't. But you know what? I feel like that made us. That made us the woman that we are today.
It made you roughen up because you had no man to back you up.
Exactly.
So you gotta watch your back.
Exactly. And
It's
so
cool. We got this.
we
Look,
got
you're
it.
doing so good. I'm
thank
doing
you.
great.
You're doing great.
Of course, there's a little void, but we fill that void up with success
Yes.
instead of being fucking loser bitches. Like, because I don't have a dad, that's why I'm fucked up. Nah,
No.
bitch. Nope.
Get your ass up.
You don't got a daddy? Well, go be your own fucking daddy. And find some daddies along the way.
Yes. And, you know, we're coming to an end to the podcast, but I like to end my podcast with the Let's Be Real segment.
Okay.
So let's be real. Just you're going to answer honestly.
Go, I'm going to keep it short.
Okay, yeah, keep it short. just because I feel like we're on the topic, will we ever see Sand One in a public relationship? Will we ever?
Yeah, well, I'll post eventually the person that I'm in love with, but there's got to be a ring before I post. Because I have
Period.
never posted anybody.
respect that.
Nobody gets to be posted and honored like that.
I respect that.
I don't want no bitch DMing me like, hey, I'm fucking with your man.
Wow, girl, bye.
So I don't post nobody.
There it is.
Only Russell.
Anything else you want to let the people know? What's next for Sand? What can we expect? Are you coming out of a movie or commercial?
I
or
know, right?
The bags was good.
Right now, the bags, the heart-shaped
Nice.
bags, and then I'm doing passports because next year I'm gonna spend my whole year flying. Because this year I was
Eso.
just here in LA.
Yes.
And if you grew up with no dad, don't worry about it. Do not make that as an excuse. Because I know a lot of girls that are like, my dad left when I was 3. Bitch, my dad left when my mom was fucking 1 month old. Get over that shit.
Yep.
Like, stop being petty. Stop being
Yes.
petty. Like, it's because, shut the fuck up.
Ya pasó.
You're a fucking adult. Get over it. There, you're an adult. Because
Yep.
right now, social media is making you weak. Like,
Yes.
it's okay to lay down and relax. I don't want to relax.
Gentle parenting. No, me lo voy a chingar.
or it's okay to feel. Yeah, it's okay to feel, but how long, bitch?
How long?
How long do we stay there in our feelings? You start
Yes.
thinking, you start thinking in your bed. Get the fuck up.
Yep.
Bye.
Exactly. Well, look, San, thank you so much for coming to the podcast. You kept it super real. Thank you. You know how we do in LA. It's your girl Leslie from the B. Check out the Let's Be Real podcast. I got more episodes on the way. Make sure to follow Sand on all social platforms. Make sure to buy her merch. Support the homegirl. We some East Side LA babies up in this bitch, okay? I love everybody that's tapping in. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow the podcast page at Let's Be Real Pod on Instagram. And thank you so much, Sand.
You're welcome,
We
Les.
out of here.
Let's be real.
Let's be real. Peace.